Section 3. Making the app's logic reactive. In this section we're going to take a look at basic RxSwift concepts such as sequences and observables, basic RxSwift operators that we can perform under these observables, and then creating a reactive UI with the iOS Cocoa UI elements. Sequences and observables. In this video we're going to take a look at learning the basic reactive concepts of creating sequences using observables. So back in our viewcontroller.swift in our app in Xcode, first thing we need to do actually is right below or above the input UI kit, we need to import RxSwift, just so that we can use everything the library has to offer. Now I'm going to scroll down to the viewDidLoad function. We're not actually going to add any functionality to our app in this video. I'm just going to go through and show you what observables actually are using the console. And right here I'm just going to create a new observable, and what an observable actually is, it's a sequence of elements that RxSwift can then, well, observe asynchronously. So for example, I could create observable, it's that second one with the capital O, dot from, I can create just a random integer array, 2468. What I can then do with this observable, I can say observable dot subscribe, and I'm just gonna go for this one, and we don't need the rest of them. We just want this on next, and in on next there's a closure, so we need that, and in here I'm just gonna say print, and I need something to print, so we add a parameter here and say this, or in fact, a better way to say would be elements. Query will make more sense once we actually start playing our movies. Now, if I run this, and obviously it's gonna run the actual app on the simulator or on the device, but we are going to be focusing on the console output right here. Now our app has loaded here in the simulator. If we go back, it's hidden in the bottom right here. I don't know why it's hidden, but if it is hidden, then just in the very, very bottom right, we can go ahead and show the console. And you can see that it has printed out everything as expected. So effectively what you can see here, although it may look like and it's just looping between these, that's not really what it's doing. It's taking each element as it receives it. So in this case, we may not always have 2468. Okay, we may have had 2, 4, and 6, and then the server later on will have pulled in 8. This will keep looking for every next element it receives, no matter when in time it is. So it could be like 10 minutes since your app has been open, yet it will still receive that brand new 8 and pull it in.